How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video, or more so a quick review. And this one is a classic, and it's probably one of the ones that at least a lot of people nowadays will kind of look past. But to an extent, it is one of the ones that really is kind of a staple to the Dracula mythos. And I am, of course, talking about Nosferatu, which was released in, I'm looking at IMDb, 1922, directed by F.W. Murnau, and it was written by Henrik Galeen and Bram Stoker. Also stars Max Scherzick, if I pronounced that correctly. I do apologize if I didn't. Alexander Granach and Gustav von Wagenheim. Wagenheim? Yeah. Well, anyways, now, I want to say that this is a must-watch. Mostly because, especially if you're into film, or at least want to get into film, and want to understand where some of the classics have kind of pushed us to innovate in movies, as well as innovate in horror. Nosferatu is a all-time classic, and honestly interesting film due to the fact that this is in the age of the silent films, where there is no dialogue. There is nothing but the actions of the actors, and as well as whatever music that is connected to it. There is a version of it on YouTube that I ask you guys to go check out. I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys. But to an extent, it is, the basic story, but told through motion and the expression of the characters, which again is done really well. The design for Nosferatu, or aka Dracula, is interesting to say the least, giving him a more monstrous look. And by the way, if you guys notice, I'm not talking about characters that much in this, mostly because, again, there's no dialogue. So to an extent, it is the basic Bram Stoker's Dracula story, or at least plot, where you have one of the main characters going to the castle, meeting Dracula, and Dracula going on a rampage. Now, there are, going through it too, there is a lot of good shots with Nosferatu. And again, this is coming from back in the 20s. So, to a degree, there is a lot to discuss about it. Or at least a lot to look at. And kind of consider, oh wow, I kind of wonder how they did that. There's a really cool shot where Nosferatu is slowly coming out of his casket, and it's done. I think it was done in a reverse shot where they have him lowered, but in the reverse shot it shows him coming out by himself in a very creepy way. So, all in all, I can't stress enough, this is a must-watch for moviegoers, especially moviegoers for, well, the Halloween stuff, or monster flicks, for that matter. So, with that being said, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10, honestly. It's a very simple telling of the Bram Stoker Dracula mythos, and to an extent, as well as the silent film, is shot really well, and the design for the monster is it's different compared to how we mostly portray Dracula, as being suave and looking very immaculate. But all in all, really good. 7 out of 10, guys. Alright. With that, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below. as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Go and take care, and I will see you guys next video.